What's up, Nana Empire? What's up, TTC? It's your boy Mailman back at it again. Here to discuss the 49ers versus the Raiders, Battle of the Bay, game that happened the other day. 49ers prevail 28 to 24. Gonna talk a little bit about that, but first I kind of want to address some things about preseason and some other bullshit that they're trying to do in the NFL I don't agree with. First off, I know it's a lot of people that are ready for the regular season to start, saying that they can't wait. Neither can I. I'm ready for the first game of the season. I'm ready for the season to start and kick off and all that good shit. But at the same time, um, let's not forget we do need preseason. I mean, preseason is important, whether people disagree with that or not. Preseason is very important because it does help us evaluate our talent, especially your undrafted free agents and you know your fifth to seventh round draft picks. It helps you get a good understanding of who these guys are, what kind of players they are, and all this bullshit about trying to go to 18 regular season games and cutting two of your preseason games out. I think that's all bullshit because if you do stupid shit like that, you're not going to get a chance to evaluate your talent because you're not going to know what you got. Like, just let's say, for instance, Cal Williams, who's been, he got injured or whatnot in the Colt game. Let's say we only have two preseason games. It's like somebody like him, he might have, unlimited potential, and shit, he could be just fucking come in the league and fucking tear it up. But because he gets hurt, you know, and he can't play in the game and we can't evaluate his talent and we really don't know what we have, we end up cutting him and letting him go. And he goes fucking somewhere else and he starts ripping it up. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say you can't fucking go to 18 regular season games. And that's why I say preseason is very important. If you ask me, I think we should expand it from, four preseason games to five and, just keep 16 regular season games. But just add a preseason game and just start it earlier. Just let's start the NFL season a week ahead of schedule. That's what I would say. But they're not gonna do that because they don't listen to smart people like myself who believe good shit like that. But we do need these preseason games to evaluate our talent that comes to the NFL. People, please know that. Do not say these games don't mean shit. These games mean fucking everything. Not only do they evaluate talent, but they help, the players to get sharp and to get ready for the regular season. Because as football fans, we all know the first two games of the regular season are normally kind of sloppy. You get a lot of sloppy play in your first two games of the season. The quarterbacks are really, they're kind of rusty, so they don't really play as well the first two games. I mean, it takes about two games in the regular season for them to kind of just warm up. And me personally, I'd rather for them just come out and play crisp from week one on down instead of just playing fucking sloppy football the first two games. I mean, we experienced a lot of that with Arizona last year in the kickoff game, and I know that you saw that we played sloppy. So did Arizona. They played sloppy too. So yeah, we do. We need these games to just evaluate our talent, but also keep us crisp. Anyways, 49ers, Raiders, we prevailed 28 to 24. Um, I'm going to be critical in some situations about our team. I also have some positive things to say, and I know people like, man, every time Mailman makes a video, he's always fucking critical of the team. What's up with that? The reason why I am critical of the 49ers is because I have high expectations for this fucking team. You know, it would be different if I thought that our team didn't have any talent, you know, like we did in 2004 when I knew that we were lacking talent, but I was still rooting for us to win. It would be different, but I know this team has lots of talent. We have the coaching, we have everything around us, to make a good run, you know. And that's why I'm being so critical, is because this is the most talent I've seen on the 49ers in a long, long time. And I think we as fans, we all know that. And, there's no doubt about it that we're going to win the NFC West. I really feel strongly about that, and I'm going to keep preaching that all season long. And I think that we can get in the playoffs, and we're going to not only get in the playoffs, but we're going to make noise when we get in there. You know, I think we got a good shot of making us a good run if we could just put everything together. Um, but the first team defense did not look so hot. I really did not like the way the Raiders came out and they drove the ball down the field on our first team defense. That really did not please me. I was really kind of upset with that. And you know, our secondary needs to play better, and I'll get into that in a few minutes. But um, what I did like is after they did come down and scored on the first drive on us, we did come back and buckle down on them on defense. We did come back and buckle down. Alex Smith once again had a solid game, and once again Alex Smith played exactly the way I wanted him to play. He took care of the ball. He didn't make silly mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He tried to spread the ball around. I was impressed with Alex Smith. I thought he played well. Um, Nate Baum, I know that you caught the 2-point conversion at the end of the game and all that, but you did not have a good game. You dropped some passes, in the first half. You dropped a couple of passes. You were getting your ass blown back in the backfield. When you were trying to block, people were pushing you back in our backfield. We were losing yards because of that. Made our line look bad. Nate Baum, you need to tighten up. I did not like the way you played. You played like shit. You did not have a good game. Uh, I think, in a way, stats can be deceiving because if you look at Anthony Dixon's stats, you probably say, oh, well, hell, he didn't have all that of a game. But I thought that he played well. And I thought that really where he was most impressive was in the fourth quarter. I was really impressed in the fourth quarter with Anthony Dixon. He really came out. He ran the ball hard. He got first downs. He got the first downs when we needed him to get them. He caught the ball out the backfield well. He made a couple of moves on some guys. And I thought Dixon really came out and he, did the things he was supposed to do. You know, Frank Gore showed everybody, that he's Frank Gore and he's gonna be the man. And Patrick Willis, oh my God, that did you see that guy? And it's like I keep preaching in every single video that I have talked about him. Not only is he the best linebacker in the league, but he is the best defensive player in the NFL. He is the best defensive player in the NFL. I've been saying that for the past 2 seasons, that he is the best defensive player in the NFL. I will keep that saying that. I mean, and if you were looking at the 49er Raider game, you would see why I say that. I mean, you would see why I keep saying that Patrick Willis is the best defensive player in the NFL. Because he is. He is so fucking dominant. It's unreal. I've never seen anything like it. Um, Also, I thought Philip Adams again is showing everybody that hey, this guy can play some football, and I was really impressed with the fact that I didn't know that you know they had this guy trying to do punt return. I was kind of shocked by that, but he did a good job. Took one to the house and he played well on defense once again, and Philip Adams is looking pretty nice. I'm really starting to be impressed with him. But one thing I want to talk about, Michael Lewis, you got to get your pass coverage down, man. I stated in another video that you struggle against making plays in the passing game. And once again, against the Raiders, you showed why. Now Michael Lewis, you're gonna end up sitting your ass on that bench because old number, 23, Mays, is gonna come take your fucking spot. Reggie Smith got burnt on the play, and I know it's a lot of people that have been on the Reggie Smith bandwagon. And I know last year in preseason he played well, and but my thing is I'm not really I'm not gonna jump all the way on the Reggie Smith bandwagon. I think that he could be a decent player, I do, but I'm not gonna jump on this bandwagon yet. He still has to get coached up pretty good. Um, and I think if he can do that, I think that he could be an exceptional player. You know, he and Mays both. I think both of them have potential. But Michael Lewis, either Reggie or Taylor Mays is coming for your spot. You're gonna get your ass benched. But even though I know that Reggie is more of the free safety than he is a strong safety, or maybe he can play both. I've seen him play both so far, but we'll see how that goes. But that's really pretty much about it. Offensive line has to run block a whole lot better than what they've been doing. Last year in the preseason, it was kind of vice versa. We were run blocking well, but we weren't pass protecting well. Now we're pass protecting well, and we're not run blocking as well. So I want us to get our continuity down on the offensive line. We got to do a better job of run blocking. I mean, we got you guys in there, man. It's time to pancake guys and make holes. Um, David Carr did not look all that impressive, but I mean, he did lead us down to a winning drive. Um, Still kind of up in the air looking at who's going to be the number two. It's kind of hard to say right now of who's going to be the number two out of David Carr and Nate Davis. That's going to be hard to say. Travis LeBoy is looking like he might be a nice little outside pass rusher on third down for us, maybe. Um, Even though we do have a nice pass rusher in Ahmad Brooks and Harrelson, and we have a good pass rush by committee players. But he looks like he might be a nice addition, as well as Darrell Briggs looks like he might be a nice addition too. And I know both of them are fighting out for that same spot, so we'll see how that goes. Um, all in all, I thought we did okay. I think we need to sharpen up on our mistakes. I don't like us making mistakes, and I think if we can limit our mistakes, we're good. We'll be in there. And that's really pretty much it. We got the Chargers coming Thursday. Uh, I do believe that we're gonna go undefeated in the preseason, and that's really pretty much it. That's all I saw from the game. I wish I could go into more detail about it. Anthony Dixon looked good in the fourth quarter. I was impressed by him. Um, Philip Adams, I'm impressed with him. Alex Smith had another solid game. Frank Gore played tremendous. Brian Westbrook made his debut and had one nice little run. Uh, Delaney Walker continues to show that he could possibly be a secret weapon for us. Maybe I know sometimes he makes mistakes, but he does make a couple of plays here and there. Delaney Walker does, and if we could do that, then we're good. I was proud of us. So that's all I got. Niner Empire TTC, and I'll see you guys.